People, welcome back to YaadAndAbroadTV. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, like, comment, share, and subscribe. As I said, if you're not familiar with this channel, we talk about issues in Jamaica, the Caribbean, and the whole world, people. Wagwan viewers and subscribers, people. So once again, people, thank you guys for tuning into my channel once again for all these updates that I've been doing regarding Andrea Bharatt, people. So what I'm going to do today, people, I'm going to show you some different clips of the different vigils that people been doing, and trying to remember Andrea in a positive way. You see me, as a people. So a lot of people have been showing support, have been going above and beyond, and her family needs it in this time, people. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to talk too much in this video or talk at all in this video apart from this little introduction that I'm doing. But just check out all the videos, people, of people showing their support at the candlelights and all of that. Doesn't it, people? Once again, my heart goes out to Andrea's family members. Isn't it, people? Check out the video, people. All right, much love and appreciation.
Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. Well, it is clear that the calls for change, the calls for justice will not be extinguished easily. I am 79 kilometers from where Andrea lived, but the hurt here in Otahiti is as present as it is in Arima, as it is in Port of Spain, as it is in Chaguanas, as it is in Princestown. I want to speak with a couple people who organized this today. If I want to just invite you all into this conversation. So firstly, I want to ask you all, straight off the bat, one person was charged today with her murder. We've been calling for justice for some time. Is that enough right now?
That is not enough. It will never be enough until this thing is over with. Until Trinidad and Tobago could walk the streets freely. Until Trinidad and Tobago could say, yes, we are one of our brothers' keepers. Until Trinidad and Tobago could voice their opinion and the higher authorities could listen. The social justice system should listen. No more killing. That is what we are saying. No more bloodshed.
Right, I want to bring you into the conversation as well. Do you think that's justice? What is justice in your eyes right now?
For me, justice is, you see all these people out here tonight, justice is serving the country, the heads of the country. Please, we are pleading with you. See all these people here whose hearts are bleeding because of what is happening in Trinidad and Tobago. People have lost their fear for God, and tonight this is the reason why we are out here, because it is hurting our hearts. I mean, this is not in my family, but I'm not going to wait until it reaches home then to come and try to take a stand. So tonight, this is why we're here, and I totally agree with this gentleman here. We need justice to be served.
And where are you all going from here?
From here we will be walking up to Dow Village, where we would meet with another group, a group called Generation Next, and then to the Mondesi Recreation Ground, where we would have our procession.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, the morning continues. Things like this are happening everywhere in Trinidad and Tobago. But while the locations may be different, the message is the same. Akash Samaru, CNC3 News, Otahiti.
I am here in support of many Tobagonians who don't have a voice, who are afraid to talk, afraid to be reminded of the past. That is why I'm here. I was very much disturbed about what was taking place, and I had was to dig up back the past to remind us Tobagonians that we are not safe, that we are not crime-free, and yes, we do have a past that is presently still taking place and haunting us. So I went back into the past, and I found many, and this is the words I had to say. I've always found myself saying, people sweep things underneath a rug. Tobago have a very, very dark past, and we ignore it and always compare our situations to Trinidad. People always say, we safe over here, we free, we don't know crime, things good over here. The reality is, it did happen, and it still is happening, and we did just ignore it. just forget about it. As fast as it comes, it goes. Abiela Adams, she was murdered in 2017. Her body was left in the open in a disrespectful display. She was a footballer. Kayla Solomon, she was hammered to death in 2018. She was a preschool teacher. Crystal Tobias, she was stabbed in her sleep in 2016. She died undergoing treatment. She was a nurse. Peaches Sebrew, she was reported missing. She was a student of the Mason Hall High School. She was reported missing, and lo and behold, her body was found a couple houses away from where she lived, buried in her backyard. Upon discovering this disgusting, how to put it? I don't even know what to describe what these people did. Upon discovering this, they also discovered skeleton remains of 5 others, including her 71-year-old neighbor, Gloria Kwashi. So Tobago, we are not crime-free. We do have these things going on, and we need to remember this. And it isn't fair, because at the same time many question, is it the skirt you're wearing or the top you're wearing? And sometimes I just feel as though the victims that was in Pampers couldn't even tell what it was. They couldn't even say. So it leaves from the questions, having on a short skirt, having on a v-neck, to having on a Pampers, they don't care. I'm tired of hearing RIP, sleep in peace, oh my gosh, this happened, Newsline. It's ridiculous. We need to be safe, we need to have one another backs. That is for me.
Deja vu is the feeling that one has lived through a present situation already. And that's exactly what people are feeling here today. They've been here before. They've made signs before. They've lit candles before. But hope has brought them out here again. And I guess hope is that ability where you choose to see the light in the darkness. You know, one could only fathom what Andrea Bharatt's father is going through at this moment. But here with us on the Quasi, we have someone who knows that pain all too well, and I want to bring her in. We have Miss Candice Riley here. Just come in. Yeah. Thank you so much. Can you join us right here, please? Thank you, and thank you for agreeing to this interview.
No problem.
Okay, so tell me, Miss Riley, given what's happening here, how are you feeling? How are you coping? Has this reopened any old wounds and affected the healing process?
The healing process, no. It already opened the old wounds, because it was like deja vu right back over again, and it's real hard. Every day is a process. Every morning just getting up is a process, right? To know that what these men have done to my daughter, and also what they have done to Andrea Bharatt as well, right? It's very hard.
Do you think your daughter would have added to the momentum of what we're seeing right now, this national call for change?
Yes, 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 because the way she went, and no mother have to go through that, no young girls have to go through that kind of way. And I believe that Ashanti really they touch life and the heart and soul of Trinidad and Tobago, also as Andrea Bharatt too, and all the other girls who have gone missing as well.
Are you worried that, following what happened with Ashanti and now Andrea, that nothing will happen, that it will be just another statistic? Are you seeing any change from your daughter's death to now?
I can't answer that, but I am waiting to really see what kind of changes really come out of these two, well, out of this, right? If the call for legislation, whatever, that could really help and ease women on the whole here, right?
And what message do you have for men out there today, for the men of Trinidad and Tobago?
What I have to say to the men of Trinidad and Tobago is to respect ladies on a whole. When they say no, no is no, because you have a mother, you have a sister, you have aunts, you have cousins, you have children. So that is what I'm saying, when to respect them. Watch them not just as another piece of meat or anything. Watch them as a human being and respect their lives.
Thank you so much, and our prayers are with you as well. And you know, tomorrow the nation's prayers will be with the Bharatt family, and rightfully so. But I think that maybe we can spare thought to everyone who has had to go through something like this. Akash Samaru, CNC3 News, San Juan.
We take this initiative tonight to showcase our hurt to our loved ones we lost, our family, our young ladies, our children, even someone from Beach have been missing for the past 6 years. It's a real hurt in our community right now and the country. So we planned this together as a group to come out and support the rest of the country by doing the vigilance night candlelight vigilance to show that we are here with the country, we feel the pain, and we support every step of whatever it takes again for we to go further to get justice for these young ladies and children.
I would say, as a mother, as a grandmother, I feel very sad about what takes place, and everybody has come to support whatever it is. So, that's all I can say.
And I was motivated of the scourge of the situation in our country with crime, which is really, really, really devastating this place. Our country is such a beautiful country that we used to know. And in times as growing up and seeing the thing, like now, every time I hear a killing, what I used to really reflect back, like when I was young, like Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik was like one of the murders that I read about when I was small. And like every time I want to know what the government doing about killing in this country. They're not doing nothing. They got to make tip up penalty. Look, if you as an individual, if you caught not wearing your mask, you are charged. If you caught not wearing your seatbelt, you are charged. What is the penalty for killing someone? And it's hanging. That's the law, and they're not doing anything about that. Bring back the hangman, and we got to see some change in the country.
What motivates me is that how we're using a lot of our youths, our young ladies, women, children, and our hearts bleed for these women. So we just want to just say, do whatever we could to make a change. Anything that we can do to make a difference. This is what motivates me. We just want to stop the violence against women, kids, everybody in general.
There's a dire need for support and things like these. You know, as a country, I think some of us are being lost, and as a nation, there is much more to be done. There are much more underlying issues that are needed to be addressed in this country. And only when we fix those things, then we will see true progress. Underlying issues such as broken family households, corruption, irresponsibility, dishonesty, as well as we as a people, we are becoming very, very hypocritical. And only when we deal with those underlying issues, then we will see real progress and transformation. Also, one of the things I want to say is that as a nation, we need to work collectively to stop the violence against women, and more so violence against human beings. Because when we feel one individual, we have feel the family. And definitely when we have feel the family, we have feel the community. And when we feel a community, we feel society.
So tonight we have one of the residents and from Surrey. Now Surrey village lost a young one. She went for looking for a job recently. Can you tell us about it, Velafona, Miss Velafona?
Yeah, it was 6 years ago, January the 23rd. She left to go on an interview. Shani Samuel, and never returned.
Right. So, considering that you are the same age as Andrea Bharatt, she went to work normal, she dressed good, she was working. How do you feel about that? And you are the same age with her.
I feel very disturbed, very, very disturbed. Now women have to walk the road looking over the shoulder You have to be watching in vehicle, scared for your life.
Exactly.
When you, even if you're sitting, I have people so paranoid, women so paranoid right now. If I stand up outside of a maxi, I'm watching to see who in it before I go and sit down.
Yeah.
If it have too much men, I'd rather stay outside.
Okay. And I know it devastated you and the whole community. It come like it bring back memories from a couple of years ago. Right. So, well, Ms. Valafana, thank you for talking with us. And let's keep the faith that something, this will bring out a big change in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, it will.
And if anything should make us as a nation stop and reflect, no parent should ever die.